Welcome everybody, this is Always back with another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a WordPress development environment locally using Docker. To run Docker WordPress containers, you need to create this WordPress.yaml file, which is like, we're going to use Docker Compose to run our database and then WordPress in Docker as well. So I don't want to waste time, and I'm just going to copy and paste that here. And let me quickly explain to you what we have here. So on the top, we are defining the version. And we got this services tag. Then we have this database. We're using mariadb. We're setting up their volume. Then we have some environment variables. So we got MySQL password, database. So you want to change then, up to you, but I will just leave them default because this is just a local instance that I have. Next, we have this WordPress, and we specify the image that we're going to be using. We got port, and it's going to make it available on 8000. Restart always. Whenever I restart the container, it will make sure that it restart the WordPress as well. Here we got this database information, and then we're using volumes, which is this db_data colon this curly brackets. So that's all you need to run WordPress in Docker, including database. Open terminal, and I'm going to start by using Docker Compose command -f. So -f is a flag for specifying the file. Use WordPress.yaml file -- project name equal to, we'll just say WordPress app. If you press enter here, Docker Compose will take care of everything. It's going to create a network, create a database, and it's going to pull the required images. Alright, as we can see, our Docker is serving the WordPress website. We want to verify that by going to the Chrome browser, and I'm going to go to 192.168.120.8000. So basically, on the Mac, I am using this server to run Docker and then serve my website. So as you can see here, we got this WordPress site open. Click on continue. I'll just say test, password, confirm weak password, and click on install WordPress. It says password is very weak. Click on that. Nope, doesn't like it, so I'll just choose password 123, confirm, and I think we need an email as well. So I'll choose test.test.com and click install WordPress. Alright, click on login, test, password 123, login. There we go. We got the WordPress up and running by using just this WordPress.yaml file. I'll paste this in the description of this video. Now this is where our WordPress is getting served. But what about doing a development right in this Docker container? I have this extension installed in VS Code. Here we can see we got this mariadb and WordPress image. And we also have two containers running, WordPress latest. And this is where our WordPress is getting served. So VS Code is pretty amazing if you have this extension installed. So go to extension and search for remote. You're going to install this remote development package, which will install these three extensions: remote SSH, remote containers, and remote WSL. So we'll be using remote container to actually access the container file system in the VS Code. So we'll go to Docker and then right click. Here's a button that says attach VS Code. Attach, and then will give you containers running right now. You're going to select this WordPress, and there we go. Once this container is up and running, then I'm going to show you where your WordPress installation is. Okay, so there you go. When you actually attach that using that Docker extension, it will automatically take you to the folder where your WordPress is installed. So basically, here's your website running, and the source code for this, or this website is getting served from here. We go to terminal on this, and you can see here we got this user source WordPress. This is the path. Also, I would like to show you a guide which will basically help you to install WordPress CLI. So here's the original documentation for that. So we're going to follow that bit. Copy this, paste that. Then we're going to copy this line. I'll drop a link of this URL as well in the description of this video. Paste that. Okay, cool. Then we're going to give it a permissions. Paste that. And last bit is this. So there's no sudo, so we're just going to remove the sudo from here. Enter, and that's it. Now if I do wp --info, you will see our WordPress CLI installed, and you can do WordPress related stuff using the WordPress CLI, which is amazing. So here's your full source code for your themes. The default themes we get is 2019, 2020, 2021. All right, I hope that setup helped, and it's really good because you don't really have to install PHP or set up database manually. All you do is just use this file, and once your WordPress is up and running, you can actually use this Docker extension, right click and attach Visual Studio Code to it, and then you'll have this full source code running from here. You can change stuff here, and then that will reflect into your website. One thing that you might have to do is clear cache sometimes. So the command would be wp cache clear, and it's going to ask you, hey, you are trying to clear the cache as a root user. So you use this flag allow root, that will just force it to clear the cache as well. So if you change any code and then you go take a look at your website and you think, oh, it didn't really change, so what you need to do is clear the cache. So that's a simple setup if you want to get up and running with WordPress really quickly without any hassles. So yeah, I'll drop some code into the description of this video so you can just copy paste and then get your WordPress site up and running. Cheers. Bye.